Arsenal versus Spurs match reaction day after, obviously. So what I'm going to cover is overall game. The Arsenal to potentially win the league. Does that mean that anything? Are they going to sack Pochettino? And then games that are coming up this week. So overall game, Tottenham won on pretty much like literally all metrics except for one, actually winning and converting all of their stats into a goal, which is really shocking, the amount of chances that they create, but also not. We sat back, we countered. The total of 8 yellow cards expected, kind of like for a derby like this, the North London derby, which is amazing, and they even had more XG than us. So we had we had more XG than them, 7.4 or 0.74, and they had 7 or 0.71. We also had 6 corners, they had 7, but we scored from our set piece, and that is amazing. Like defensively, we've been pretty solid. My man of the match, I'll get to here in a sec. The team overall, we're disciplined. We're really, really disciplined. Keeping that 4-4-2 mid block to even kind of even deeper, and really expose the wing backs on that counter, on that break. And my man of the match is Kai Havertz. He won 62% of duels. I think it was like 8 for 13, or something like that in that range. He did really well. He didn't score a goal, but he did a lot of work that he normally does, but wouldn't have to do, if that makes sense. Like you could tell that like Martin Odegaard was missing, but it was still an overall great game for him, even though he didn't convert into anything. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This could be the year that Arsenal wins the league, and it would be a great year because this is when I'm starting that like focus on Arsenal, and Champions League and the Premier League overall, just channel, but primarily Arsenal. So, second question, will Arsenal win the league? Yes, even just based on even playing with a few people out, like key players out, having the depth is absolutely amazing. And if City lose Holland, who's going to be scoring their goals? Like they're going to probably come through with 1-0, 2-0 wins. They're not going to be coming through with a thrasher like they normally would with Holland. So, and even with Liverpool, like if they keep playing or even play or aren't consistent like they have been the last couple of years, like they were with Nottingham Forest, then they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to win the title either. Will they compete this year with Arsenal and Man City? Yeah, I think it'll be a 3-horse race, but I think Liverpool will be third, Man City second, Arsenal first. So now, number 3, should Pochettino and Pochettino be fired? No. My thoughts, he's had 2 games with Solanke and one of them with him being injured. He is like perfect for the role, but as soon as they start, as soon as Solanke scores even like another goal, I believe he already scored. I don't keep track of bloop. And so I would say that Arsenal, when they play against bottom level teams like top 10, they end up doing way better than they do against the top 6 for sure. And even Arsenal like sat back against them. So I can see Man City and Liverpool doing that. But with Liverpool, I see them scoring some pretty crazy goals. Even Chelsea as well. Like I think they're just vulnerable on the counter attack. That's why I probably have them like 6th. But I also wouldn't surprise me if they got 4th, like because they do have such an attack. They create a lot of opportunities. They just concede goals. They are vulnerable on the wing backs, just like Liverpool and some other teams. But this midweek game against Coventry will hopefully be like a turning point for them. And then if they win a trophy, then all of a sudden everyone's going to be praising Poch because he won a trophy. Because Arsenal or Tottenham don't win trophies ever. So this next week, there are some big games. Yes, it's for Champions League, but also for Arsenal on both fronts. So even just notable games to watch. Liverpool are going to be playing AC Milan, which I'm looking forward to. Real Madrid are going to play Stuttgart, and this is on Tuesday. And Sporting will be playing Lille. I think that could be a pretty entertaining game. It may not be one that I watch live, or same with the Real Madrid. And then Wednesday, Manchester City versus Inter Milan. That will probably be the highlight of the Champions League, like that game. And then PSG versus Girona as well. Girona getting into the Champions League. Interesting story there. And then Thursday, of course, Arsenal versus Atalanta. Atletico versus Leipzig. Monaco versus Barca. That one should be good. Lamine Yamal is amazing. I love watching him, but also I'll be watching USA player Florian Balogun hopefully playing in that game. So, and then on Saturday, West Ham versus Arsenal, and of course on Sunday morning for me, it'll be Man City versus Arsenal. What could we expect as far as like lineup change? Timber probably potentially out versus Atalanta. He could be Calafiori or even Zinchenko could be coming in. But then other than that, Rice, where Havertz was, and then Havertz back up front. And we'll see what the damage is as far as Saka. Like, it just might be a knock. It doesn't look like it's anything, hopefully nothing too serious. So, anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.